Italy to ban mammoth cruise ships from Venice as of August 1.
Here's a summary of the article.
Italy is banning mammoth cruise liners from sailing into Venice starting August 1. Rome, declaring Venice's waterways a national monument, Italy is banning mammoth cruise liners from sailing into the lagoon city, which risked being declared an imperiled World Heritage Site by the United Nations within days. Franceschini said the government decided to act fast to avoid the concrete risk that the UN culture agency UNESCO would add Venice to its list of World Heritage in Danger after it meets later this week in Beijing. UNESCO recommended last month placing Venice on the agency list of World Heritage in Danger sites. The Italian government previously decided to ban the ships but without establishing so soon a date. The ban applies to ships weighing more than 25,000 tons or longer than 180 meters or with other characteristics that would make them too polluting or overwhelming for Venice's environment. Until a more suitable docking area can be established elsewhere in waters outside the heart of Venice, the government has approved creating at least 4 temporary docking sites near the industrial port of Marghera, located on the northwestern Adriatic Sea.
This post received a score of 66,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Better late than never, I guess. It was so weird going to Venice and seeing a ship, that seemed half the size of the city, parked up beside it.
A travel presenter pointed out the biggest ships are almost as tall as the Campanile, which is nuts.
It's also nuts that we will soon force consumers to strictly buy electric vehicles while huge contributors to CO2 like factories and fucking cruise ships get a pass. Same with private jets. There's a lot we could do overnight to start reducing CO2.
Not to mention, most cruise ships burn bunker fuel, or heavy fuel oil, which is basically the dirtiest fuel you can burn.
It's basically just flammable mud. Burning Mud sounds like a good metal album title.
Greater Than Burning Mud sounds like a good metal album title. Burning Mud has already been copyrighted, per the settlement agreement of the American Society of Colon and Rectal Surgeons v. Taco Bell.
It's why they don't have the chili cheese burrito anymore. I don't even know if these facts check out, and frankly I don't care. I'm using them in my next office conversation.
Never let fact get in the way of a good story. Wanna hear about that fish I caught yesterday?
That still allows massive ships.
The typical cruise ship is 200,000 tons and 1,000 feet in length from a cursory Google search.
Yeah, I don't think some of these people have been on the large mainstream cruise lines. Most ships from Carnival and Royal Caribbean are massive floating cities that hold thousands and thousands of people. 180 meters is pretty dwarfed in comparison.
180 meters is almost exactly half the largest cruise ship in the world. That's still fucking massive.
That's true. But also the gross tonnage of the large ships are like 3 to 9x the new max weight. The liners that I have a feeling they are trying to weed out don't make many that fit this criteria. Not saying the boats allowed are small, but if they were next to each other I bet it would be fairly staggering in comparison. Edit, here's Royal Caribbean's list, in which none could come to Venice.
What I meant was, compare the ship to the city, not to another ship. Just as both the Empire State Building and the Burj Khalifa dwarf the Statue of Liberty, a 180 meters ship and a 362 meters ship both look grotesque next to San Marco Square.
Yeah, I mean really any cruise ship at most tourist ports is honestly kind of unsettling. Whether it's Cozumel or Venice. It seems like they're targeting ships that carry significantly fewer people, largely for environmental reasons. The ships they will be allowing have typically approximately 200 people on board versus like 4 to 6k. The large 1,000-foot ships that weigh 100-plus tons are also like 14 stories tall, so there's some serious height that you just won't see on a 500-feet ship. Which definitely contributes to the eyesore.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.